Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, what's my brethren all around the world watching this video? Hope you're having a great day today. As you're tuning in, do yourself a damn favor and hit the subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. Now, more interesting news from the Bob father himself, Bob Arum. It was reported today that if Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford both win their next fights, in March and April, Errol Spence with his big fight with Mikey Garcia coming up on the 16th of March, and Terence Crawford's fight with Amir Khan on April the 20th. If they win those fights, Bob Arum says he'll make a proposal to Spence and Al Heyman for the Crawford fight next. Now, interesting stuff. Obviously, we must take this with a grain of salt because sometimes like promoters just say things. You don't really know what's true. But I would say this fight between Crawford and Spence, it's not one of those fights that at least for me, unless Heyman has plans to put Spence in the ring with Pacquiao later in the year, this is not a fight that needs to be marinated or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? You need to marinate a Crawford Spence fight, because it's not gonna get any bigger. It's bullshit if they do. And not even just that, like, Spence is fighting at Cowboy Stadium, okay, against Mikey Garcia. So if he wins and does what he's got to do, he's now a pay-per-view fighter. Crawford will be fighting Amir Khan at Madison Square Garden on ESPN pay-per-view. He's a pay-per-view fighter. So these guys are at that stage where like they can make a big fight happen together, where I think it'll make sense. It'll make sense, but they still both have to take care of business in the ring. Obviously, Khan and Garcia are not pushovers. They're both world-class fighters that those guys had to do their jobs against. But I think it's good. I think it's good. Personally, I don't see it happening. I really don't. I really don't, because I think Al Heyman will have other plans for Errol Spence Jr., whether it be a Pacquiao fight or fighting the winner of Ugas Porter. I think that's a fight that would probably make more sense in terms of being, because Heyman and Arum, they seldomly ever do business together. And do you really think Crawford and Spence is a big enough of a fight to want to go ahead and sign a contract and maybe do a co-promotion type thing with? I don't know. I don't think so. But what I will say is, if there were ever a time for it to happen, with both these guys, having their little run-in, with both these guys being recognized as two of the top fighters at welterweight, with both of these guys being so highly regarded, with both of these guys coming off of their first pay-per-view fights, and in the case of Crawford, Khan will be his biggest name on his resume. In terms of name value, even though I don't think it's a better win than Kell Brook, Mike Garcia will be the biggest name on Errol Spence's resume should he win this fight. So what I'm saying is, like, the stars are beginning to align. In my humble opinion, they are beginning to align. And if this is true, I really hope Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Top Rank, PBC, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and all parties involved can come to a good, a decent agreement, because this is a fight that, in my humble opinion, is one of the best in boxing to make. You have two of the top welterweights in their prime. One, a boxer, puncher, ambidextrous fighter, and Terence Crawford, who can seemingly do it all in the ring. And then you have a guy like Errol Spence, a well-schooled body puncher with Olympic pedigree that can just chop that body like almost no fighter in boxing today, bar Canelo. So it's a great fight. I've said, I made a video about it, I think it was last year. That fight right there between Spence and Crawford, it has a chance to be this generation's version of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns. It's of that importance, because there is a very big section of people out there, and for good reason, that think that these two guys are the most talented, the best fighters at welterweight right now, and they want to see who is truly the best. So if there's any truth to this, I look forward to seeing the fight get done. And hopefully the boxing fans can win and get the fight they really want to see, because people want to see Crawford in there with the top dogs at welterweight. We want to see Spence in there with the top dogs at welterweight as well. And why waste any time? It's 2K19, it's 2019. We come for all the smoke. So that's pretty much it. Not really much else to say other than that. You know, could be just all talk, but Errol Spence. The thing is, I could see a scenario where Errol Heyman says Errol Spence doesn't need Top Rank because they have other fights, so many other ones. And Crawford in Top Rank, they're gonna have this is a scenario where Crawford and Arum are gonna have to meet the demands of Al Heyman. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And that's a fight he's open to negotiating. They'll have to meet the demands because, you know, what can Crawford really offer Spence other than the fact that he's one of the best fighters in boxing and rated highly in the pound for pound list? I know Spence wants to be the pound for pound #1 fighter. He said that already. But, you know, in terms of money and status, you know, there really ain't a whole lot they can do for him at this moment in time. So, with that being said, we'll see what happens. We'll keep our eyes on it. But Bob Arum has said that he will make a proposal, an offer to Al Heyman and Errol Spence if both Crawford and Spence are victorious in the next fights against Mikey Garcia and Amir Khan, respectively. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is Bob Arum just blowing up a bunch of smoke, or is there some truth to this that he will make an offer and he'll try to negotiate a big fight between Spence and Crawford, because that's the fight we want to see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.